Long before the drums of the modern world learned to speak through glowing screens, there lived a restless cheetah called Speed. He was not born among the golden grasses of Africa, nor raised under the shade of ancient baobab trees. He came from a faraway land across the great waters, a place of tall metal towers and restless lights, where night never truly slept and people chased dreams faster than the wind. In Speed's homeland, people spoke of Africa in whispers and half-truths. Africa is a land of dust and hunger, they said, a place of broken huts and empty dreams, a forgotten world. But Speed was not satisfied with borrowed stories. One night, as the moon hung low like a listening ear, Speed lifted his head and roared, "I will not judge a land I have never seen. I will cross the waters. I will see Africa with my own eyes." And so, carrying his magical talking box, the device that captured voices and visions, Speed leaped across oceans and clouds until he landed on African soil. His first steps touched the land of the South, South Africa, where mountains stand like ancient guardians and oceans sing songs older than time. When Speed opened his eyes, he froze. Before him were cities that glittered like stars fallen to earth. Roads flowed like rivers of fire. Buildings rose higher than the necks of giraffes. Music danced through the air and people moved with pride in their steps. "This is not what I was told," Speed whispered. He climbed the great mountain that humans call Table Mountain and looked across Cape Town. He saw ships kissing the sea, cars racing like antelopes, and markets bursting with colors brighter than sunrise. Speed turned to his magical box and spoke to the world. Africa is alive. Africa is shining. Africa is not what they told us. But the journey was not over. From the shadows emerged a cunning hyena spirit, the spirit of old lies. "You have seen only the surface," the hyena sneered. "Go deeper, and you will find only poverty and weakness. America is the true king." Speed did not run away. He followed the hyena into the heart of Johannesburg, the city of gold. There he saw malls glowing like royal palaces, young minds building machines, artists shaping dreams, and dancers shaking the earth with rhythm. He tasted food rich with fire and history. He watched hands create robots, apps, and inventions beneath African skies. Slowly, the hyena's voice grew weaker. Speed understood a truth the ancestors had always known. The eye sees what the heart is ready to understand. As Speed traveled, his voice spread across the world like thunder. Africa is not a beggar. Africa is a builder. Africa is a storyteller. Africa is a lion. People began to listen. Old lies cracked like dry soil after rain. When Speed finally returned across the great waters, he was no longer just a cheetah of noise and fame. He had become a griot, a bearer of truth, and his story carried a lesson for all generations. Do not judge the forest by one tree. Do not judge the jungle by one thorn. For Africa is a land of many suns, and only the brave discover its light. And so, the drums continued to beat.